Welcome back, AFU Expo Munich 2011. We're sitting in our very special booth, which was organized by this young man here, Chris Johnson, who did a lot of great work going up to this conference for us, but I think for the entire conference. Um, Chris, how are you enjoying the conference so far as an organizer?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think we're having a really good day so far. We've had lots of people through the door as well, which has been good. And yeah, as per usual, a great mix of speakers, and you're looking forward to the party this evening.
It's going to be fun, like always. How do you measure success of a conference?
Well, we do some things in-house to make sure that we get good feedback. We make sure we throw feedback forms in people's faces so that speakers, sessions, anything they have to tell us, we really do want to hear. So we always push them out. Also, we keep a close eye on the Twitter wall as well. So if things are dropping or anything's going wrong, we can soon find that out. And so far, we've had only, I think, one or two minor issues, which is, I think, probably the most we've ever had in a conference, and it's been great so far.
Yeah, it's the big thing, the big problem with organizing a conference, I think, is that I think as a conference organizer should probably that you have to let it go at one point. Like this is it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's once you're here and you've started the party. There's nothing else you can do. You have to let it run. But I think what we do is, I think we're on good course so far.
This is an affiliate conference. We see affiliates, of course, but what is very exciting is that there's not just affiliates here, but there's SEOs here, conversion people. We've had Steven on before. There are people who really do all sorts of different businesses. Does that make you guys different from any other conference?
We do a lot with we do a lot to make sure that because of the mix of speakers that we get, we ensure that everyone that attends can get something out of the conference during the days. For example, an SEO session, which I think we've got with Marcus Tandler and Bob Rains later. I mean, whilst that might not be on the radar for many affiliates, there'll be still what I call golden nuggets in there, which they'll certainly get one or two things out of there, I'm sure, which will be worthwhile for attending. And then likewise for affiliate sessions, if SEO guys are looking to do a bit more affiliate work on some sites, that they've got themselves, it's a great place because there's so many affiliate sessions going on as well.
How much time of your work do you spend organizing AFU?
Well, we're doing around probably about 5 events in a year at the moment. So we spend a considerable amount of time. Obviously, my main focus is to look after affiliates for you. So I kind of managed to stay out of it for a fair while. But as soon as we start talking about agendas and speakers and everything else, and it's just a case of seeing what's hot in the industry at the moment. So I mean, to be honest with you, it takes all year round. As soon as we finish this one, obviously London's in October, but that will be full into force come July.
Isn't that a danger that people are just looking at you guys like they are the organizers of the AFU Expo while you do so much more?
Yeah, we do a lot more. I mean, we used to do more, even more, but unfortunately, with the events, I mean, we really do try to focus on the events. So, like with Affiliates for You and all the reports that we are creating on the side as well, I think it kind of gels us all together quite well as a business. So, yeah, it's good.
So, as you said, you run Affiliates for You, actually. I think the best person to ask what's the state of the affiliate market these days could be you. Could you give us an insight on how the affiliate market is doing?
Sure. I mean, it's been very good. I actually did a survey today on released some findings in terms of an affiliate survey, and the predicted amount of revenue increases by affiliates is around about 30% for 2011. So in terms of that, it's looking good. Obviously, there's the issues with the Google updates that have. I know after speaking to people yesterday, they've either been happy or they've been extremely sad, unfortunately, and they're just hoping for another change to the algorithm soon, and to make sure that's sorted. And then on another level, affiliates are looking to enhance their performance marketing aspects. So they're looking to implement social media strategies, mobile, retargeting, display. I mean, they're all looking further away from the affiliate field and looking to implement other stuff. And they're innovative people, so they've certainly got a good chance.
Something you sometimes hear is that affiliates are too dependent on Google. What's your vision on that?
I think the type of affiliates that we tend to attract on things like the forum, and people are what we probably call long tail affiliates, where they do rest on Google's updates. Whilst I mean, and also the preferred payment method being CPA, um, it doesn't bode well if Google decides one day to just to drop them out the rankings or drop them a few places. But unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. There's nothing really you can do. You could, like I say, with embracing performance a bit more, there is a chance to alleviate a bit of stress almost.
But shouldn't, for example, social be more integrated into what affiliates are doing?
Yeah, I think it comes as almost like a package now as well. So an affiliate will have a site, he'll create his social strategy around it, and then obviously then the words of social commerce and m-commerce and everything else comes along, and an affiliate is good place, best place for that as well.
Um, what would you say is the main thing people should get out of a conference like AFU Expo?
I think we have one of our great aspects is the range of speakers. We have speakers that really want to speak at the event. They file for speaker submissions prior to the event. They come up with some great ideas, and they also, if for panel sessions as well, they bring along some good speakers as well, which they know can get as much out of the conference as they're speaking about. So I think that's a real pro. And then also our networking aspects, our parties are. We try and make sure that everyone has the maximum time to network.
If you look at the speakers, you do have a great lineup here. There's also a lot of new speakers on the lineup, which means that it's not just the same old people you see on stage. What would you give as a tip for those who would want to be speaking at AFU? What should you be doing if you want to be speaking? How can you convince you?
I think if you've got something to say and you know your topic well, I think definitely to speak at AFU Expo that would be the main reason, because we're they're a clever bunch. They do pick up everything. They're very intuitive. I mean, even on London to Munich level, even the two different types of conferences that we do, everyone's ready to learn really. And so as long as you think you've got something to educate, I'd definitely say get on board.
So, what if you look at the different people signing up for AFU and wanting to speak? How do you figure out which one is good and which one is not good?
Well, we have speaker proposals. We get feedback each year from the feedback forms that we do. So each speaker is given a rating by the people attending the session. So that helps us as well to know whether they enjoyed the session, because obviously we can't be in all the places at the same time. But then we take the topic into consideration, the submission into consideration, and then just the general feel of what they want to do. If they sound passionate about what they want to speak about, then it's usually a good start.
Final thing, I'm asking almost everybody here to take out the crystal ball, look into the future. What are the main changes you're seeing into the market, the affiliate market right now, and where are things going?
Well, I guess I think affiliates are going to be less heavily reliant on CPA and a lot less heavily reliant on Google. I think that's the make that they're going to have to do, and it's a change I think they want to do, and there is more opportunity over the next year to do that, and that's what I think will be the biggest change.
Okay, good. We can find you on, of course, AFU Expo. The affiliates for you is theaffiliatesforyou.com. And what's your Twitter handle?
It's Chris Johnsky.
Chris Johnsky. So follow him. Thank you very much. And thanks again for this interview, which is, of course, as you can see, sponsored by LinkDex and mostly arranged by this guy. Thank you very much.